But then when the Beatles came along, you know, with all the hormones, and they were cute, and they were influenced by the same music I was influenced by. They loved the same music I did, so I went crazy for them. But the whole country was searching for talent then. And I, being 14 years old, had already been in a band for 2 years, singing at the weekends, doing a couple of gigs during the week if I could, whenever I could get off school. I basically stayed off school a lot. And so there was a competition, I think it was the Daily Express, and a lot of people were in this competition, and I was known to be, you know, and my band were known, and I won the competition. And one of the prize was to come to London for an audition. I came to EMI, which was the record company that the Beatles were with, and you can imagine, I was so excited. But they turned me down. And so, but they said, go to Decca, because Decca are, you know, looking for acts. And I went to Decca and got signed. So I was on Decca with the Rolling Stones, who were also just on Decca. And that was how it started. And of course, I got to work with the Beatles. I got to hang out with the Beatles. I got to work with the Stones, work with Jimi Hendrix, the Animals. I mean, everybody and anybody. You know, I was in the midst of that revolution.
Who is your favourite to hang out with? Who's the most fun?
You know, I always think when people ask me, what was your favourite food? What was your favourite record? What was your favourite songwriter? There is no one. There is no one. I mean, I was 15. I mentioned all the people I was hanging out with. It was like, I was a nervous wreck, though, because I was 14. I had a little fat face. I wasn't a tall, skinny model with long blonde hair. I was sort of fat-faced, and I had brown hair. And oh, no, I dyed it red by then, so I was a redhead, and freckles, and I felt particularly unattractive. So I was very, I had to pinch myself a lot. I had to pinch myself a lot. They used to kind of, like people like Eric Clapton, who I eventually had a crush on, sort of just pat me on the head, you know. How's it going, Lou? And they, you know, you all right? And I'd be like, but also very, very nervous, because I also didn't do the thing that that everyone talked about. I wasn't sexually active. I was very chaste. I was frightened. Yeah. I was very frightened. I can talk about that now because I'm old. Right. I could never have talked about it then. I used to kind of like try to keep that quiet, try to pretend I was cool. I was so not cool. So not cool.